The wedding panel that I went to of like trends in weddings, one of the first things that the panelists were talking about is how budgets are shifting and people's priorities are shifting, especially as people are going into what feels like maybe some uncertainty around the economy. And with AI, a lot of people are coming in more researched on what it is they want, holding very tightly to those ideas. One of the panelists was saying, like, I really have done a lot of work and training with my team to say, like, thank you so much for doing this kind of research. It's going to help us really shape the direction that we want to go. David Caruso was another planner that chimed in here as well and was talking a lot about how you have to be really comfortable with a clientele now that has a strong opinion and know yourself and your brand enough and like what aligns and doesn't align. So the client is always right, sure, but that doesn't mean that every client is right for you. So like that's an important part of this as well. The common theme is it's really grounded in the host's experience. What is most important for their guests to experience at the event? And the budget's going to be what the budget's going to be, but they know, okay, I want my guests to walk away talking about the dueling pianos that we had. I don't care if they're like talking about our cocktail hour. And I think I like that, right? Like I value a customer with a very clear point of view. I actually always found those types of customers easiest to work with. Hopefully, maybe some like ease in budget communication in some way, because I think this generation, because they're so well researched, understands trade-offs a little better than folks who were Pinterest oriented and just wanted it all. Folks are familiar and know that like AI is hallucinating and that there's limitations to AI, right? Like, yeah, an initial conversation, the client doesn't understand what is and isn't possible. But that again is why like the event professionals exist, is to educate. And so my main takeaway is like you're going to have to take a deep breath. You're going to have some patience with your customers coming in because they're going to have a strong point of view.